Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Opening Stuff. That's what I decided to call this now to keep a little difference between this and like the crate unboxing videos, which the AEW crate just shipped, so that video should be coming sometime very, very soon. But yes, this week I got stuff and things, and yeah, let's just start opening stuff. So, on right before Christmas, I think. AEW was doing, or Pro Wrestling Tees, Shop AEW, they were doing a sale on shirts and stuff, lots of different items. And they had a Top Rope Tuesday shirt, which was this Brodido shirt that I'm holding right now with Bandito and Brody King, of course, on it. And I thought this design was really cool. I like that for Top Rope Tuesday, they were doing the long sleeve version of this shirt because it's cold outside. And yeah, I don't really have a ton of long sleeve shirts, especially long sleeve wrestling shirts. I think I have two maybe, and one of them is a Christmas shirt. So when they put this one up, I was like, wow, this is a really cool shirt, and I really liked it in the first place, and this was a really good opportunity to buy it because it's long sleeve. So yeah, I am a big fan of this one. I think this turned out beautifully. I love the colors on it. I love the purple and the blue. Those are some of my favorite colors. Although my son thinks my favorite color is gray, but that's a different story. Needless to say, you really like the shirt. Glad I bought it, and this will be nice because Warrior Wrestling is next Friday in the greater Chicago area. She's like right in Chicago, and now I have a long sleeve Bandito shirt to wear to stay warm or something. Next item, I got this from WhatNot. Big black envelope. I did cut it before the show because A, what's the point of cutting things? And B, I wanted to be extremely careful. I got a Full Gear poster. Comes with a certificate of authenticity. Ooh. As it says on here, signed Full Gear poster by Statlander, Fletcher, and Briscoe. I am looking at it now. That looks very, very cool. Also, most of the reason I wanted and or got this was because this guy right here is on it, who I'm seeing at Warrior Wrestling in a week or so, and that part isn't signed, so I'm like, oh, that would be a cool item to get signed by him, and it's already signed by a couple people, which is pretty neat as well. So I was like, that's a really cool item. I don't really have a ton of Bandito stuff because they really haven't done a bunch of Bandito stuff yet. So I thought this would be a cool item to get done. You see the Mark Briscoe signature, which is a little schmeary. Maybe the pen wasn't the best, but it still looks pretty good. It's pretty close to what a signature looks like. It's just a little, I don't know, the pen's not the best. The Kyle Fletcher one is in pink there, and that is A, the perfect color for Kyle Fletcher, and B, it turned out really nice. And then there's the purple Chris Statlander signature, which looks pretty great as well. So it's a really cool item. Since I was at the show, I was like, it fits the collecting criteria because I've gotten to the point now where I don't really buy things unless it's from a show that I was actually at. So it fits that criteria, and it's kind of nice because it's like more of a, I don't know, I have a lot of the Matchup Monday posters, and this is something that's just a little bit different. It's more, pay-per-view based, but it's also like they didn't sell this at the merch stand, so it's a little bit more, I don't know how to describe it, a little bit more like rare of an item to have because you couldn't buy this in the merch stand. You couldn't buy this on Pro Wrestling Tees. I don't even know. I'm guessing this looks like a poster that they'd have like in the bathroom advertising the event or something like that. It's kind of one of those sorts of posters. So, pretty cool. I like this quite a bit. Got a pretty good price on it considering it's signed by 3 people and everything. And yeah, big fan of that item. And hopefully, once I get Bandito on there, maybe I can someday get a couple more. That'd be pretty sweet. And the last item for this week is this box right here. It is from Target, and it is the brand new Ultimate Rey Mysterio. Wearing his Halloween Havoc outfit, of course, from his infamous battle with with Eddie Guerrero, where he won the Cruiserweight Championship. Spoiler alert for a match that happened almost 30 years ago. But yeah, really cool figure. I think. Let me look at it here a little bit. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. For an ultimate, I mean, it meets the ultimate criteria of it being a big match and an important match in Rey Mysterio's career. Now, like, I would say this outfit is probably one of the more memorable outfits, but that being said, like, it wasn't one that he wore like a ton of times. It was pretty much just like maybe he wore it a few more times other than this match, but this match was definitely the moment that he wore it, which is fine. But I mean, it is a pivotal match in his career and everything. That being said, looking at it here, not gonna lie, it's a little lacking on extra things for being an ultimate. You get the Rey Mysterio figure, which is great and very tiny because Rey is a very tiny man. And look at that. I mean, that is a solid figure, though. They got the outfit right. They got the question marks on the pants over here and on the back there. That looks really good. They got the top right. They got the mask right. It does come with probably the most important fact for, you know, anybody that liked the match. Just the mask. Oops, there we go. The mask being ripped here. Very pivotal part of the match with Eddie just ripping the mask, trying to rip the mask off of Rey Mysterio's face there. Comes with this bonus mask to put around his neck and to maybe put over his. I don't remember. I know people have talked. I don't remember if he wore this like over that. I think that was the whole point, was like he could wear it as a mask over a mask, you know, like modern day, like how Bushi does it, but you can just load that mask on him there. It comes with this black thing, which I don't know if it goes around his waist or I'm not sure what this is. I've never heard anybody actually talk about this item. It looks like it probably goes around his waist, like a little belt action. I'm not sure. It's this thing right here. I will have to Google what is up with that because I don't know, but I assume it's a belt. And not sure. And of course, it comes with the WCW Cruiserweight Championship, which, you know, as far as Mattel titles go, it is definitely one of them. Obviously, I prefer the Turnquest Championship belts. Cheap plug for my buddy Dan. But yeah, I mean, it's a good belt. They do a really good job for mass manufacturing a ton of different title belts, and this one is very nice. And the WCW Cruiserweight belt is low key like one of my favorite belts, especially from WCW. I think it's very simple, very classic, but and it's a good belt, and it just means a lot because it had a lot of cool wrestlers in its title lineage. And then you got only two hands with Rey. You didn't get like the I don't know what you call them, like the hands like this that have come with a few other Rey Mysterio figures. You just get the fist hands and you get the C-grip hands, and that's all the hands that you get. So yeah, I mean, I feel like maybe they could have stuck something else in here. I don't really know what they could have stuck in there because it's not really like there's really anything else from that match to include, but maybe some extra hands. I don't know. But overall, still a really cool figure. I like this one quite a bit. And obviously, like I was saying, tremendous match. One of the most iconic matches from that era. And just, yeah, really cool toy. So that's what I got for this week. I will be back next week with probably an AEW crate and probably more random stuff that'll be showing up in my house. I know I've got a couple of things that have shipped, so they should be here as well from Pro Wrestling Tees. So stay tuned for that. And in the meantime, I guess go watch some professional wrestling. It's pretty cool. Booyaka, booyaka, 619.